The Democratic Alliance has unveiled its provincial election manifesto in the Western Cape today. The manifesto has outlined the party's plan to remain in power in the only province where it holds a majority vote. Newzroom Afrika's Yazeed Kamaldien is in Paarl and joins us now. Yazeed, good to speak to you. You're obviously accompanying the Premier as he does his door-to-door. Walk us through that.
That's absolutely correct. I've been walking with the candidate Premier for the Democratic Alliance here in Paarl. It's a town in the Western Cape. And Alan Winde has been going out to talk to people, finding out whether they've been registered to vote, and also asking them, telling them, I guess, about his manifesto, which was launched earlier today. I'm now going to speak to Alan Winde. Mr. Winde, good afternoon and welcome to Newzroom Afrika.
Thank you very much. Good to be with you.
So you launched this morning the 7 points that you intend to use to win votes, yeah? Tell us about it.
So first of all, we have to talk about a track record. So we've been in power for 5 years. So you have to tell people about the track record to say this is what we've done. We've got clean audits. We've got by far the most jobs out of any province in South Africa. Just short of 80% of all jobs in South Africa comes out of this province in the last 5 years. We speak about education, health. That's what we've done over the last 5 years, innovation. What we're saying now is please give us an opportunity to do more. This is a province that works. We get things done. And so now these are the 7 pledges. Of course, government is much bigger than just 7 pledges, but these are the 7 pledges. Jobs. Another 800,000 jobs. Keep on making sure that we perform better in jobs than anywhere else. Because a job changes your life. I always say nothing stops a bullet like a job, nothing gives you dignity like a job, and nothing puts food on your table like a job. Then we said about safety. Now, safety at the moment is not a competency of a province. We've got oversight in a province. But we've already put LEAP officers in place. We've put violence prevention in place. There's a car coming, so we better just move over.
Well, Mr. Winde, you know what? I really want to get to point number 4 because that's the interesting one that's been causing some controversy here in the Western Cape as well. It says push for control of policing, transport and the ports. Are you saying the Western Cape should have the authority which the national government has at the moment over policing, transport and the ports?
Yes, correctly. So what I say is that in a province where citizens are not getting the service they deserve, so for example in trains, are the citizens able to use a rail transport system to get to work or to school or to shopping or to whatever at a cost-effective, safe way? No, they're being failed. We can't say, well, sorry, I can't help you, Mr. Citizen or Mrs. Citizen. It's national that's failing you. Or a port. Why is the port not operating so we're creating more jobs and getting more product into international markets so we can grow our taxes, so we can grow more jobs? So, of course, that is not happening. Again, that's a national competency. And so there are many of them, but I think we've said policing. I've always been about policing. You need to devolve power. And so we're on a mission to say we are writing new legislation, a powers bill. We are also creating the environment to show that we can actually deliver those services. And if you can't deliver them at a national level, citizens don't get the service, we will fight to get that power to give the citizens that service.
Now, the DA leader, John Steener, is said today at the gathering, if I can use his words correctly, he said, Alan Winde is a man wat sy man kan staan, something to that effect. So you are again running for the position of Premier here in the Western Cape. What will that mean for your election campaign? Are you going to push hard? What's the plan?
Yeah, of course. Well, we've worked really hard at registration up until now. That's been a big focus, and I'm very happy to say I think we've registered in this province more people than anywhere else, because we have 150,000 people who vote with their feet every year. They come to this province. They leave other provinces. Why leave another province and come here? Well, they come here for job opportunities, healthcare. They come here for opportunity, education, you name it. And so we've gone and registered those people. You can't just come here, you must come and vote here as well. And so it's about registration. But now we've moved over. Now it's about manifestos. Now it's about walking the streets, knocking on the doors, saying, ma'am, are you registered? Yes, I am. Please, I need your vote. I need it. We've shown that we can do what our track record is. We've got a vision. Here's our promise for the future. I need that opportunity once again. And now we've got 7 weeks left. We've got to make sure we get every single registered voter to vote DA. So we keep a majority in the province.
Well, Mr. Winde, I'm going to leave you to your job. You are, of course, going door to door here in Paarl. All the best to you.
Look at this beautiful new road. I must be in a DA municipality.
Well, that was Alan Winde, and he's, of course, on the campaign trail here in Paarl. He's going door to door, approaching voters and telling them about the DA. He's determined to stay in power as the Premier of the Western Cape. I'll hand it back to you in the studio.
Yazeed, before we let you go, have you had a chance to speak to some of the potential voters in this area, just to get a sense of what they're thinking, which way they're likely to vote, or what it is that they're expecting from those that are, I suppose, pitching to them, if you will?
Well, the Democratic Alliance, I must say, had a massive turnout this morning. A lot of people turned up for the election manifesto launch here in the Western Cape. We are, of course, still on the streets and finding out from people also what they think about the DA. But so far it seems that the Paarl community is very supportive of the DA.